it is necessary to understand the fact that this very particular type of church, which is a depiction of Satan transforming as an angel of light from the angle of the lust of the eyes, which is more or less Balaamism, Mammonism, as could be depicted from Matthew 6, verse 24, that you cannot serve God and Mammon at the same time. This kind of churches, which are characterized by the word and the emphasis, says buying and selling. It is important to note that it is not just this church alone that showcases Satan transforming as an angel of light. There are other types of churches, but before I proceed, if you found yourself, if you observe, before I ask you that question, or before I present that statement of facts, I really want you to know that if you observe, this particular church which we've just treated has nothing to do with idolatry, has nothing to do with fetishness. It has nothing to do with idolatry. It has nothing to do with fetishness. In fact, there is no sign of idolatry in it. There is no sign of fetishness in it. And suffice it to know that this church preached against the idolatrous churches as if they are free from Satan. They lambast them and they criticize the fetish churches as if they are not servants of Satan. Why? Because they have none of those traces of Satan masquerading as an angel of light. But without failing to realize that their commitment to the lust of the eyes has made them an agent of destruction, courtesy of Satan transforming as an angel of light in the stead of the lust of the eyes. So Satan sits as the head of those churches that are given to the lust of the eyes, which we have been able to explain in the previous clips. Now we want to talk about another angle and area where Satan manifests his transformation work, transforming as an angel of light. The manifestation of his transforming as an angel of light, the second tier manifestation, is found in the lust of the flesh. The disparity between the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes is that the lust of the flesh deals with the sensories and the stimulations, the sensories and the stimulation of the same of the flesh. What gratifies the human nature from the flesh point of view? The satisfaction derivable from the flesh as contradictory to the will of God is what we refer to as the lust of the flesh. Things like adultery, fornication, and lust, as in L-U-S-T, lust towards the opposite gender because of the seductive disposition of the same, or a part and parcel of the lust of the flesh. So the projection, the promotion, and the elevation of seduction is a manifestation of the lust of the flesh. So churches that are given to seduction in the various structure of its exhibition has, as it were, Satan transforming as an angel of light. These people do not understand, but basically, it's the truth.